Since freelance life is not always sunshine and rainbow, here are the 3 most common drawbacks that people complain about it. Hey, Daniel here. And the first one, and probably like the most common, we've talked about this a couple of videos ago, is the sense of isolation. Yeah, that topic is recurrent because people tend to feel that working alone, working from home, from a coffee shop, from any other workplace that you go, when you have your freelance life, not always your home, you can feel isolated. You can feel working on your own without any teamwork or without any support from the company or from the client. That's usually half true. I understand that people, for some people who are extroverts, they need this kind of human bonding, human contact. But I believe the most of the freelancers, the most of the people that like the remote situation of working from home, etc. We are, and I included this myself, we are introverts. When I was working from the office, I was always quiet, using my headphone, etc. So I understand that for most people that are trying to become freelance, trying to work remotely, try to work from home mostly, this isolation and loneliness can be a huge drawback. I think the second most common drawback is distractions. Because especially when you work from your home and you have family, you have kids, you have pets, it's hard to focus in the work that you're doing. It's hard to concentrate and do meetings and all of the stuff that requires 100% of our attention. Plus, sometimes it's hard to not work from the couch, watching TV, or maybe out of nowhere you decide to do the dishes during the day. Work from home and work remotely and work as a freelance requires some level of routine, self-awareness, and productivity. And this particular one, productivity, is where I have mastered for myself, for my routine, for my work. I had this feedback from other clients, other companies that I work, even when I was working from the office, that my productivity levels are crazy high. And let me know in the comments below if you want a video about how I work, how are my productivity techniques, and what I do to stay high productive working from home. But for sure, distractions can be a huge problem for people who are not used to working from home. The third downside or drawbacks of working from home is create boundaries between your work life and your personal life. Especially after the pandemic, and where people were forced to work from home from night to day, people struggle with working schedules. And I have an example of this at home because sometimes my wife works from home as well, and she often extend her working hours half an hour, and I get that for other people it's hard to hey, my shift ended. Right now I'm on my personal things, even though sometimes you do your personal things in your computer, in your phone, but that doesn't mean that you will be responding emails from your work 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Put yourself first, put your mental health in the first place. Like, don't overthink this idea that if you're working from home, you are available 24 hours or 10 hours, 12 hours a day. Create these boundaries. It is important for you. Bonus comments, drawbacks, and downsides here are always like, don't have like a proper desk or a proper place to work, internet connection, what else? There's quite a lot things that help you not do the work when you work from home, if I'm allowed to say that way, because it requires discipline. And like I mentioned in prior videos, it's not for everyone. It's not an easy task, but it shouldn't be as hard as people as imagine, or as fun as people may think about. You know that internet meme where you have like what I do, what people think I do, what my mom think I do, and what my client think I do. Like, it's kind of this way. Like, people think that working from home is like literally working from the couch, from the kitchen table, watching TV, or I don't know, doing whatever feels natural for you when you're at home. And that's not true. You actually need discipline. You need to create like a productivity routine. And if you manage to be successful working from home, you can work from anywhere. Literally, like anywhere, even if you're a digital nomad, because you will have your own routine. You have your own way to work, and that's it's I think is the message of this video today. Like, be mindful, put yourself at first always. Do not overwork. Do not think that you're working from home, you are available every time, even if it's the CEO of the company messaging you. Because if you do this, you are one step closer to burnout, and it can be dangerous. There you have it. Let me know if you guys have other like major drawbacks other than these three that I mentioned. And again, if you want to have some tips of how I stay productive and how I work in my like a day in the life situation, just give a thumbs up in the video and leave a comment on the section down below. Cool? Catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.